Hi, my name is Dell, and welcome to Comic Snags. Okay, I'm gonna go and show you these comic books that I found at, let me see, where did I find this out? This is the used bookstore stuff. I found these comic books for $1. This is Hawk and Animal #1. I do love the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom. When they were wrestling for, WCW, I thought they were an incredible tag team. They took that, like when they first came out, they took that tag team, division by storm, and, was basically like, these guys, these bodybuilders that became wrestlers, and they just whooped some butt. All right. So I picked up #1, and then I picked up #2 as well. All right. I also found Daredevil #11. I picked up. I don't think I had in my run, so I picked it up, and this one as well. This is the Alien Legion #1. It's in okay condition. It's got some ticks here on the edges. But I believe there's some spec on this about this becoming a movie. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but I picked it up anyway. And I also found this as well. This is Justice Society America #4. This is by Alex Ross, and this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Wildcat. I forgot his name, but then it is Wildcat. And then at the used bookstore, I also found these. They're like art prints, okay? I thought they were very cool, so I decided to go and pick them up. They were like $3 each, and these are art prints by Frank Frazetta. And so this was actually a little bio of it with one of his illustrations on there, and it continues his bio on the back. I thought that was cool. And I found this one as well, another Frank Frazetta art print. It's beautiful. I believe this is one of the Barbarian ones. I think it probably featured in the Conan cover at one point. Thought that was kind of cool. This is a pretty good black and white of it. Let's bring these closer. And I thought that was fun. Then this is the big bear. This they actually had a whole bunch of art prints of Frank Frazetta. I didn't have enough money at the time to go and pick them all up, so I came back and some of the other ones that I wanted were gone. But I did grab the ones that I did want originally when I got there, and I saw them. So I thought these were so cool to pick up. There you go. There's another one, the caveman one. This is actually a famous one as well. And then there's this one. I believe this is was using the cover of Vampirella #7. And then this one here is actually very cool. This is Frank Frazetta sort of like comic strip, one page of it. I thought they were Xerox, but they're not Xerox. They're on some sort of magazine paper. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I picked them all up. They were probably part of some sort of portfolio set, and they just took out everything in that portfolio and just like left it out there for people to buy. All right, let me go show you the next things I found. Okay, so these are amazing. I found these at a swap meet, and they were selling them for is it 2 for $5? Yeah, so I actually love this anime. This is Solo Leveling. If you haven't watched the anime, it's terrific. I thought I could get a little bit more information from the I guess it's not a manga, it's a manhwa. I guess they call it that. I'm not really quite sure. Sorry, I know I'm gonna get killed by the people who watch anime. But this is, I believe, from Korea that they made this one from, and it's got beautiful artwork. It's all color inside. It's some of the action sequences, I'll have to say, is kind of difficult to follow as far as like the storyboarding goes on this, but it's also hard to follow on the anime as well. It actually gets better later on in the series, but like at the beginning, it's really hard to figure out what's going on sometimes on where the panels are going. So I did find it kind of hard to read, especially if you've been reading like Marvel and DC for a while. So I thought it was okay. It's exactly like the anime. I thought it was terrific. He was selling it for 2 for $5, right? So I found one. Then there's #2. Then #3. Then 4 and 5 were gone. I don't know what happened to it, but I searched twice and I couldn't find them. And then this is #6. 7, and number 8. I already finished reading them. I was hooked on them from the first book, and I read it all through, and I'm actually just a little let me see, above what they're showing the anime. I believe I'm up to like I know what happens in the last arc. Okay, let's get on with the other stuff I found. So I went to my LCS and I found this book here. This is Mark Spears Monsters #3 with this great Frankenstein cover. I'm actually a little hooked on Frankenstein stuff, so I've been picking it up. I did a drawing of Frankenstein. I don't know if I showed it to you guys yet, but maybe I will in this video. I'll just like throw it on the screen really fast. All right, so that was what I found there as far as something new. And then I also found this one. This is Fantastic Four #280. I bought this for $6, and this is the first appearance of Malice. So I thought that was kind of cool, especially like I've heard that she appears in the Marvel Rivals game, so I thought that was cool. Then we have the Avengers #131, and this is the third appearance of Wonder Man, as well as the first team appearance of the Legion of the Unliving. So I thought that was kind of cool. Like I said, I'm on this Frankenstein kick for a little bit, so I picked this up. And then I found this one. This is Transformers, the movie #3. I do like adaptations, of course. And I thought this was cool because not only is it an adaptation of the Transformers movies, which I own, of course, it is also the first appearance of Unicron, supposedly the biggest Transformer out there. All right. And then this was fantastic. I found this one as well. This is Spider-Woman #37, and I am a big X-Men fan, and this happens to be the first appearance of Siren over here, or Siren over here. And I thought that was fantastic, so I was more than happy to pick that up for $12. Okay, now these next books here are Archie books, and I found these at a swap meet for, I want to say I paid $5 each for them. And I thought it was kind of cool. I decided to just go and pick it up. I picked up, oh wow, who's that viewer here? Red. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking out his name, but I'll just go ahead and put it up there again. He commented a long time ago that I should pick up any Betty and Veronica bikini covers, anything like that. And so, I did some research, and so I actually did. I listened to him, and I picked up a couple Betty and Veronica ones, and eventually I found that big book as well. It was the one that everybody kind of wants from the Archie series, the beating off 3 guys one. I'll just throw up that picture in there. All right, so I found that one. I thought that was amazing. That was my greatest $2 grab ever. And these were $5, so I thought these were pretty cool. So I found a Betty and Veronica Spectacular #522, a bikini cover. Betty and Veronica #529, another bikini cover. And these are all sort of like mid-term grades. I mean, mid-value grades. Like 5s and 6s. Oh, maybe a 7. They're clearly not mint. And then this is Archie Girls Betty and Veronica #331. And I just picked this up because it's got an interesting remarks coming from both of them. This is Betty, how do you like my gravity boots? And then she says, Betty says, I haven't flipped like this since I first met Archie. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a little sexual innuendo there. Alright, so I picked that up because I thought it was funny. Then we have this one too. This is Josie and the Pussycats. And I think this is when they get a new costume and a new look. And I like that a lot. And then for the final snack of the day, and sorry, this is such a small video. I haven't had time to go out and look for anything. But I just wanted to say that because I went through all these Archies and I started looking around on the internet to see, and apps to see which are like the Archie ones I should look out for. And if it wasn't for the advice of that one viewer, I probably never would have stumbled across this one. This is Betty and Veronica #320, and this is a major key in the Archie series. This is actually the first appearance of Cheryl, what's her name? Riverdale, Cheryl Blossom, that's her name right there on the cover. So I found this book for $5, and it's got a worth about $100 or something like that. So I'm really glad I listened to that viewer and I took his advice. Thank you guys so much for commenting and sharing your knowledge with me. And I appreciate you. Alright, so that was the last snack of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.